Hi, my name is Daisha Graff.
Yvette Curran.
Gracie Mercedes.
Aisha Alpha.
I'm Bianca Lexa.
Gabby Fresh, and today
We are going to talk all about this hair.
I feel like my hair is just such a big part of my identity. It always, to me, is just a way of expressing myself.
You know, it like frames us. It defines us in a way where we get to change our hair when we feel different ways.
It has its own personality. It has frizz. It has like ups and downs, just like I do.
I've embraced it to the point where people recognize me or remember me. Oh, the girl with the big curly hair. And I love that.
My hair makes me feel bold.
It makes me feel feminine. It makes me feel artistic. It makes me feel edgy.
I feel like I've been living this weird lie kind of my whole life. And it wasn't until 2 years ago when I discovered what my hair really looked like that, in a sense, I kind of discovered me.
Growing up, I only had my hair straight, so I thought that my hair was supposed to be straight. And I didn't know anything else.
I went to high school in a predominantly white neighborhood, and so having more relaxed curls or straight hair definitely made me feel like a bit more beautiful.
You had to have long, silky, straight hair. Straight hair equals beauty.
It was just easier for me to have permed hair so I can fit in with everybody else. It burned. I didn't understand why we went through that process.
Sometimes they would leave it on for way too long. My head would be burning, and I was like a 10-year-old girl. The relaxer was just so damaging.
And my hair was just breaking off and brittle.
I would never do that to my child. So I just decided, it.
The big chop.
The big chop.
The big chop.
I just went for it. I was like, cut it off, let's do this. Ran in the bathroom, cut off all my hair. I had like an inch of hair left.
Little bitty afro.
Cutting it off all at once is the best way to do it. Kind of just like a Band-Aid. Rip it off.
It is a little scary at first, I will admit, but it is totally worth it. It just feels so freeing.
I can just be literally true to myself and walk down the street and have this hair.
There were so many things that I was limiting myself from because of my straight hair. I don't have to worry about sweating or working out or going swimming. If it's raining, whatever. If it's frizzy, that's how it is. You know, I can just like fluff it and keep going.
I miss it for a second, and then as soon as I have it, I'm like, bring back the curls.
Before, I used to be really self-conscious of people like looking at me, and now it's like, yes, you can look, but please don't touch it. Don't touch my hair, seriously. Ugh.
I get people wanting to touch my hair on the daily.
People ask me, does your hair feel like a sponge? And they try to touch my hair all the time.
First of all, I'm not a chia pet, I'm not a dog. And then to be like, oh, it's not as hard as I thought it would be. It's hair, what do you think it's gonna feel like? Seriously.
It's like walking up to someone and being like, oh my God, your nose is great, and just grabbing onto their nose. It's a part of who I am. Don't just touch me, you know?
Sometimes it's in a way that you can tell they're just curious, and then sometimes it's in a way that feels a little condescending or negative.
With natural hair, you're definitely judged.
People will call me like, oh, hey, poof. I'm like, okay. Yeah, my hair's poofy, I get it.
It's looked at as unprofessional. It's looked at as kind of like messy in a way.
So many things go along with walking down the street with curly hair. Like, people think that you're sassier, or like I became blacker in people's eyes.
I have a lot of very thick, very dense hair, so it takes me at least a half hour just to detangle my hair.
I can't just like run out of the house with wet hair or I look like a wet poodle.
It takes a good 3-4 hours to dry completely.
And never mind when you have a good sex life, because if you are having sex on your back, girl, you're gonna lose your hair in the back. I went to my hairstylist and the middle back part was like this short and all the rest were like super long. She's like, you need to start having sex on top because you're rubbing your hair off.
Tips for taking care of natural hair, I would say deep condition, deep condition, deep condition. Condition, condition, condition.
Moisture is key.
If you have fine curls like I do and you want more volume, I love messy curls. So instead of not touching my hair while it dries, which is what everyone says, I actually touch it all the time.
Take care of your hair and remember that it is hair, it will grow, and if it doesn't grow, you're still you. You're still f***ing awesome.
I've struggled so much with it to get to this state of like learning how to care for my natural hair, embracing what it is that God gave me in the first place.
It's a conversation starter if it's with someone of a different race or something, and I think it's a great way to connect to people and be like, yes, this is my hair. See how it feels? Like, wow, we're not that different.
I'm proud to be a dark-skinned African-American girl who wears my hair in its natural state, kinky, coarse,
powerful and like sexy and
super cool and edgy because it's the way it is, and like, yes, hair, like you did that.
I'm happy that now natural hair is the thing and it's embraced and it's like you're a strong, powerful, awesome woman if you have natural hair, and not like you're an unprofessional, crazy looking, ghetto, you know, angry black woman.